Yes. Nice. This is the performance. This is what I have available and what's the outcome on the other side. For me, the gun is just a tool, but it's a lethal tool, and I don't have any issue about it. So most of the guys we train, like all of them, don't carry a gun to win a medal or for an Olympic podium. They carry a gun for a life-threatening situation. This means you're gonna get home or not. Easy. There is tips and there is tricks that I want to keep under control regarding who is gonna to learn that, implement that, and have this available. First of all, the operational performance optimization process. So the main idea here is not to learn how to shoot, but to optimize how to shoot, okay? We make a huge difference between competitive shooting and operational shooting, okay? I don't have any issue or any trouble from competitive side of shooting. I also practice competitive shooting on my side, but the biggest difference is the final application. So you compete with a gun to win some medals, and you compete with a pistol on duty just to save your life, basically to just back at home, okay? And the biggest difference is the nature of the shooting, proactive or reactive. Competitive shooting is proactive by nature, so you can make just the recce of the stage, you know, to alpha, reload, alpha, reload, alpha. Okay, everything is proactive. So you know where to start, you know where to shoot, you know where to reload, and you don't have to react with the environment, okay? The operational application doesn't matter if you're a police officer, if you're a military, if you're a private agent or a close protection officer. The operational application of the gun is reactive by nature. You never know where you're going to be, what's going to be the threat, how many rounds, if you have to reload, if you have to fix the jam, etc., etc. So the way we train shooting for competitive, it's good to like sharpen the tool, to just masterize the tool, but we can optimize a lot of things on the cognitive side of the aspect. Okay, so the main idea for me during this course is to give you some tips, some structure, just to optimize the operational application of the shooting. Okay, at the end of the day, shooting is shooting. I want to be fast and I want to be accurate, but the application is the difference. It can be competitive on one side or it can be operational on the other side. And if I want to be good in operational environment, I don't have to shoot with plate carrier, with NVG, with a gas mask. I have to train in a reactive way, and this is the biggest difference, okay? So we are not going to wear plate carrier, we are not going to wear helmet and NVG for the course. It's going to be like a super light process, just the belt, pistol, ears and high protection, but you will see there is many ways where we can train in a reactive way, okay? There is not going to have some competition here between everyone, you know, no podium at the end of the day with the medal, etc. I want you to be like open-minded. You just joined this course this morning with your own level, your own skill set, and your own performance capabilities. And I just want to give you the maximum as I can to progress through the day, through these 2 days, and also to give you some idea and some homework for the next week after the course. Okay. So this is the course overview. So initially, who we are, the genesis of Khimaira. Initially, Khimaira is a group of operators, feedback-driven. So the main overview was the fact that deployed overseas. So back in the unit, I was lucky enough to be deployed quite a lot. So in most of the theater where the French army have been on the last decade. So Iraq, Syria, Middle East, Africa, and almost everywhere, etc. So when we are deployed, we can easily exchange with other units. So we are with the Commando Marine, with the Air Force Special Forces, and when you are on the range with some other shooter, you can exchange like super openly, pretty much like you. So if you are in a range with police officer or military operator or Coast Guard operator, shooter is shooter, and normally shooter enjoy exchange and just compete, etc. But back to France, when you try to just structured the exchange properly. So you just ask your chief, can I be deployed like 2 months in another unit, etc. Normally, most of the time, it's just a big stop. I don't want our knowledge to be shared with the enemy on the other side. So normally we are all on the same side, but you get the point. So back in the unit, I spent a lot of time also in a private, so completely out of duty, just taking some courses in all around Europe and all around USA. Just to exchange. In the end of 2020, I just left the military units and just create a company, and the main goal, the main idea initially was research, exchange and development for professional application. So the main idea behind the operational performance is to maximize the outcome with the resources available. So if we think about like an Olympic athlete, if we want to prepare someone to compete during the Olympic game, we have almost unlimited resource available. So we can have the time, we can have the nutrition, we can have the coach, we can have everything. But as a professional, like as a police officer, as a military operator, the resource capabilities are quite limited. You can maybe shoot once a week, or maybe once a month, or maybe once every 2 months. And the shooting session is maybe only 100 rounds, or maybe 50 rounds. And you just have to optimize and you have to maximize the way you use these resources available to maximize the outcome. This is the performance. This is what I have available and what's the outcome on the other side. This is the way we can work this thing, okay? Just a kindly reminder regarding the medical consideration and the safety management. Okay, so 4 safety rules for international intergalactic safety rules. Okay, you have to remember, always consider guns as loaded. Okay, never point a gun on something you don't want to destroy or shoot. Keep the index, keep the finger out of the trigger guard until you have the muzzle aligned with the target and you have to take the decision to shoot, and always consider your target and the environment. Good to go? Fundamentally, you are strong enough. Doesn't matter which kind of stress layer you're going to add on the technical aspects, you're going to be exactly the same one, okay? Why I put the blaze spot here on the target? Because most of the time, if I have to react on the shooter, it's going to be this. So the trigger, the visual trigger is going to be here. Most of the shooter is right-handed, so if I want to shoot you, my trigger is going to be here. This is the tactical aspect. And from the technical point of view, most of you are right-handed shooter. So where is the mistake area of the right-handed shooter? It's going to be low left if it's a trigger or press issue, and it's going to be high right if it's a focal point, a focus issue, specifically with the dot. So I miss low left, mechanical, or I miss high right from the visual point of view. So I put the blaze pod outside of the mistake area, additionally to this, okay? It's going to the gym. Normally, we're not going to train at the same weight. Okay, if we are all going to run, to make a running, we're not going to run at the same speed. That's true, okay? Everyone at the personal level, etc. On the shooting, everyone are shooting on the same target, right? Most of the time, specifically in the professional area, you have 12 shooters and the 12 shooters shooting on the exact same target. Okay, if everyone is going to the gym, maybe the warm-up weight for someone is going to be the workout weight for the other one. So here we just want to adjust the target at the shooter's level in an easy way. Okay? Why? Because if you're using a too permissive target for the high-level shooter, it's going to be a waste of time. Okay? It's like training with a too light, with a weight going to be too light. Or if you train on a too hard or too tight target, it's going to be problematic as a shooter. Okay? It's like a too heavy barbell. So here I have 4 sizes. Okay. On the dot, okay, and I'll let you choose your own confident size, okay? So you just pick one dot, it's on you. We're going to train 5 to 7 meter, and it's going to be always in a proactive way, okay? So you're going to initiate the sequence every time. No timer, no light, no blaze spot. So just pick the size where you can guarantee at least 80% Okay, it's like the workout weight on a gym. Normally you have your 100 maximum weight, maybe it's 100 kilogram on the bar, and you train at 80% of the weight. Same story here. I have to choose the proper size to be able to guarantee almost 80% of my hit. If it's 100%, I train in a too easy way. If I miss 50% of my shot, it's a too hard way. Okay, so you just pick one, you put the dot in the middle of the alpha area, on the alpha zone, and we just cover all the hole. Okay?
Okay.
On you, your choice. Like, guys, please, no ego at all.
This is back in the day and this is today.
This is back in the day and this is today. This is the tactical turtleneck shooting. So when I try to scratch my ears with my shoulder, so like all time shooting thing. Most of you, like everyone here, are shooting in a vertical way. Okay, what's the issue with the tactical turtle stance?
Too much tension.
Too much tension. Where?
Everywhere, pretty much. But mostly the shoulders.
Shoulders. Okay.
Head.
Look like this. So if I put myself in a complete relaxed condition and try to breathe the most as I can, maximum range of motion. Then if I just take the tactical turtle, make the difference, I just lose half of my respiratory breathing capability. If I don't move my hips, so my hips stay in position, what is my maximum range of motion? Left, this is the maximum, and right, this is the maximum. I'm not trying the play carrier yet, and I have only like 50-60 degrees range of motion. It means if there is a threat that's moving, I'm not able to track the threat properly. Or in CQB, if I have to go this way and shoot this way, I'm going to start to cross my leg and walk like a crab. Okay? Here, if I'm stay completely relaxed, I can breathe easily. And if I drive the gun here, what is my maximum range of motion to the left and to the right? I just multiple 2 or 3 times the range of motion. So here we have what we call hypersyphosis. I'm going to explain you. Here the idea is to deploy the gun with the less energy or the less tension as possible. This is how we can be quick or we can be fast. Okay, a fast shooter, a quick shooter is a relaxed shooter. Normally, the vertebral column look like this. When you're listening to me, you see your vertebral column. Okay, you are vertical. There is no tension. You can stay here for hours. Okay, we have 3 curves. We have the neck, we have the thorax, and we have the lumbar. This is the 3 curves. Okay, so from this we can breathe with the maximum range of motion, and we can move, we can turn around with the maximum range of motion. With the tactical turtle, the vertebral column look like this. This is what we call the hypersyphosis. This is when we have the fusion between 2 curves. So we still have the neck curve, but the thorax and the lumbar split into one. So from the side it looks like this. This is the normal shape of my vertebral column. If I start to become the tactical turtle, it's going to start look like this. The back is completely released, and here I can breathe deep enough and I can move easily. This is a lot of tension. So here, for sure, if we take the tactical stance and we stay in this position for 3 minutes, you're going to have a lot of tension, a lot of pain, okay? But most of you experiment tension into the shoulder. It's because maybe it's look vertical from the outside, but from the inside it look like this. So you feel vertical because you have your head above your hips. So from the side it looks vertical, but the back is completely relaxed. Back is completely relaxed, okay? So when your back is completely relaxed, it's going to be your shoulder who just take all the weight, okay? Normally, when the gun is the lighter, when it's close to me, okay? Yeah. When it's close to my gravity center, it's the lighter. I'm sorry. But the farther I'm going to drive the guns out, the heavier it's going to feel. When I just drive the guns out the maximum as I can, I just have my shoulder who can keep the guns at a horizontal level, okay? But here, the shoulder is what we call a secondary muscle group. Normally, the upper part of the body is created from many years to push or to pull. This is because this is why we have the biceps and the triceps and the chest and the back. But here, the shoulder is not. It just created to keep the arms linked to the body. Okay? So when I drive the guns too far, I only have my shoulders that help me to keep the guns in a horizontal level. What I'm looking for after this block, after this part of the courses, is just to reactivate the back. Right now, when you're listening to me, the back is activated because you can breathe without any tension. The main idea is just to keep this position and drive the gun without any tension. From this perspective, it's going to be your back we're going to just maintain the gun at the horizontal level. A bigger muscle group, so less effort. It looks like this. So this is just the visual representation. So with the two guys, they look like this. So with the turtle, it's super obvious, but with the vertical position, is the back is relaxed. I have the same issue. I have the hypersymphosis consideration. So what we are looking, so this is what you are looking for. If the shoulders are painful for most of you, this is what you look like. Okay, so vertical from outside because the head is just above the hips, but the back is completely relaxed. What we want to process, what we want to achieve is this. Okay, so neutral verticality from the vertebral column and the gun maintained at the horizontal level. So here, what's happened, if I drive the gun with the back relaxed, it's only my shoulder would just keep the guns at horizontal level. If I activate my back, it's going to be my back muscle who is going to just pull maintain the gun at horizontal level. Okay? Does it look clear? So from the outside, it looks like this. So here, I just take the stance, vertebral column aligned. Look at this. If I drive the gun too far, look at the up. The moment I just lock my both elbow, I just completely release the back. If I keep my vertebral column aligned with the back activated, this is the proper alignment. And from this position, I can breathe at the exact same range as before. Okay? On the target. So the first one is neurolinguistic programmation. So basically it's the fact of working at your brain programmation speed. Okay? And the brain programmation speed is the speed when you can put some words on every action and every feeling and every sensation. Okay? So normally if you want to draw your gun and break a shot, it costs you 1 or 1.5 seconds. But if you put a word on every action and on every sensation, also if you speak pretty quick, pretty fast, it's going to cost you 10 to 15 seconds. Okay? And this is the learning speed. If you work like quicker than this, you lose or you waste a lot of time. Okay? So just example here. We have stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. This is a study we did with I'm not sure in English, but an electroencephalogram. It's the cerebral imagery. Okay? So it's 3 kind of exercises. The same guy, and we present three different exercises. So here, basically, it's just the visual representation of the brain activity on different wave frequencies. So the theta waves, alpha, beta, gamma 1, and gamma 2. Okay. The first one is a visualization exercise. So the shooter can be geared or not, okay, facing a target or in great condition, and without any movement, without any motor movement, it's just going to visualize the execution, the complete draw. Okay. Just putting some words on the action and on the sensation. So you're going to look like. Building my stance wide and deep, putting weight forward, like back activated, initial contact with my strong angle with the pistol, push to the low, release the safety, etc., etc. You put some words on everything, but just visualization. You can close your eyes, no movement. Okay, and this is what's going to happen from the brain activity perspective. The stage 2 is the simple execution. Okay, simple execution is. A simple execution means dry condition or live condition, facing your target, you just draw the pistol and break a shot. Draw the pistol and break a shot, etc., etc. Okay, at your own speed, but without any words, without any details. If we do the total of the brain activity, we see there is not so much difference, okay, from the global activity. So for sure, it's not the same area we've been activated because there. It is the motors, like the neuromotors area we've been activated because of the movement. But if you just do the global total, there is not big difference. a big difference, okay? The brain don't make the real difference between the execution and the visualization. And the trigger gun, I have my anchoring point in place and I close my hand. And you bring to present the gun when you want, present. And it's just to let you feel the proper pressure as a consequence, okay? And here, just break 3 shots. So trigger to the wall, side, 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 to the wall, side, 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 to the wall, side, side. Okay, relax, to the holster. How does it feel? Not? How it feel? Everything is in place, okay? It's just to let you experiment, feel the proper pressure, okay? It's not overlocked, but if you check at my support hands, there is not 1 millimeter of movement, not a 1 millimeter of movement. Just because we create the connection soon enough, so during the presentation, it's locked like the nut quaker, okay? As a consequence. So one more time. Change the feet, please. Go ahead. Both hands compress. Remove. I don't have to look. I don't have to see. Okay, on you. As a consequence, I lock my arm. I lock my hand to the wall side, to the wall side, to the wall side. Easy. How it feels? Quite comfortable. Okay. So back to the holster. So 2 sequences of 3 rounds this way. Then the second one. Mechanic environment, mechanic block. Okay. If you stop yourself before breaking your shot, it means the last mission, the last task your brain is gonna deal with, gonna be the trigger press. Okay. So here it's super manageable because it's super slow, but we are going to push this. We're going to have some mistakes. So here, the moment you have the address, when you drive the gun and the dot on the target, you must break the shot directly. Okay. Just to show you, I'm just going to run.
Ready, set.
So first. Yes. Nice. Okay. Fucker.